Namaste. Good morning and good evening, everyone. My name is Sirisha. I'm joining from New Jersey. So, welcome all of you for day 4 of Celebrating Oneness. So, today we have another delighted master with us who is joining from Australia, Master Tanuja. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. So, before we proceed, ma'am, I would like to request to introduce yourself and give us a brief introduction of how you came to meditation and your meditation journey.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Firstly, thank you for this opportunity, PSSM team. Myself, Tanuja, and I'm from Australia, Sydney. So my journey coming to meditation started when I was doing graduation. Sounds a bit funny when the day started. Like one of our known auntie, we used to go to her parlor randomly once a while for the eyebrows and stuff. So she used to do meditation with couple of people. Uh, that time I don't know it's PMCC. Like she kept a pyramid in her bedroom as well, like a wooden one. So I'm like very new, and she used to ask, like, come and sit in meditation with all of them. One, two times, me and my friends sat in meditation. It was good. At first time when I was sitting, I felt like sleepy. I was thinking I'm sleeping, I'm not meditating because I have like zero knowledge at that time. But slowly, I was into yoga. During my PG in yoga, when I'm doing that, there is one chapter meditation. It's like a big chapter with lot of inputs, like from the definition till all the chakras. And if a person does meditation, what kind of experiences they get. It's in everything in theoretical way in my book is there. When my teacher is explaining, I was like, there was a question. Going further, I'll become a yoga trainer and a meditator. If I don't know like the physical experience of meditation, how I would be like telling to my students who will be coming to me. This the first question arised in my mind. Then when I was doing my graduation, that time I felt so funny, like making fun of my auntie. We are like so young, it's like no point we meditating at this age. It should be like age of 50 or something. But she's like, no, it's like young people can also do. But myself, I went to that aunt and asked her, I want to learn meditation because there is a chapter for me, and I really want to experience this physically. And I've been going every day without fail for like 42 days. And she's the one told me like you have to skip non-veg just to receive the 100% energies, because having non-veg scientifically, like it's a negative energy, not like stopping you forcefully. So she just told me like few things to stop this, that, and all. Just come every day, same time, 42 days without fail. So I've been going to her house every day 1 hour. Day one, day two, day three, I sat with that lady. Slowly, like the stages, I started experiencing, like seeing colors. One day, astral travel happened. Like I went to Tirupati, Lord Balaji temple. I literally felt the experience standing in front of the idol, and that arati, all that, even the smell, I can feel that I'm in that temple. So I was like surprised. Is this like pretty common? Not everyone gets into that deep connection. You have in your roots, in your past, like meditation is there. That's how you came into this life. And now it's time for you to do meditation a bit seriously. Then 42 days over, the day one till day 42, every day it's a different experience for me. The way the surroundings changed, like everything being very calm. And that way my journey started 2017 February I started. Like March was my marriage. So I just want to finish that before entering into a new chapter of my life. But that really helped me how to understand things, how to balance my emotions, and how to think positively if any kind of a negative situation also. So all good things like no gossiping, no negativity, don't think about badly about others. All these basic things my teacher taught me. Like her name is Sri Lekha, and later I came to know she is also like part of PSSM. Like through some other friends, she came into this path, and I have seen pyramid in her bedroom, like a big one, very big pyramid with a wooden one. They made it, and she meditates and after that, like day by day I was like not understanding. Like I learned meditation, what next? But this journey literally take me, after learning like chapter 1, then chapter 2, then slowly like PSSM group started, just 10 people, and it now you can see it's spreaded like anything. So now like so many masters, satsang, all these things happening, learning everywhere a different topic, taking that knowledge and implementing in our day-to-day life, that really helped me like changing everything in my life. So no complaining, no judgmental. Before I used to be so emotional, I used to cry for little things also. Then it's a complete flip. Emotionally, I became very strong. I can 100% say that. Very rare cases, I have seen the difference. Like coming tears from my eyes has been like, became like normal. No more tears. If any situation occurs, first, second, okay, pause, breathe in, breathe out for 3 minutes, then think about the situation. Is it necessary for us to react for the situation? What else we can do to replicate this emotion instead of reacting? This is what I learned through meditation. Since 2017 till now, I never gave up meditation in my life. In between, due to traveling or some other little things, it used to happen, but my energies became low. Immediately, I take a break. I sit in meditation for at least 20 to 30 minutes. If it is a busy schedule, I can literally see my entire energy is like bounced back, complete energized. Even though if I'm unwell, I sit, okay, universe, something is not good. Some energy is within inside me affecting me physically. Please help me to regain my energy back and settle down with whatever illness at the moment I'm having. These are the little practices I do regularly, and I'm a happy soul, peaceful, always happy. No matter.
That's beautiful, ma'am. Very beautiful sharing. It's so good to hear such a beautiful sharing through you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you.
can you please take us through the session, ma'am? We'll
Yeah,
do
sure.
meditation.
Okay. Firstly, thank you all masters for joining today's session. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to day 4 of 11-day Oneness Challenge. And today's topic is Ananda Yoga, which will be given a clear explanation by Dr.GK sir for us. He'll be joining to the session after a meditation, and I would like to give a little in like a small sentences related to the oneness. In meditation, oneness often referred to experiencing unity, peace, and a sense of connection beyond individual differences. The Oneness Challenge is a meditation practice that helps individuals experience inner peace, self awareness, and a deeper sense of connection with themselves and others. Like a small sentence, day by day, breath by breath, we move closer to the experience of oneness through meditation. So, meditation, it's saying as a word, it's like so simple, but the fruit of meditation we experiences through the practice itself. We can't attain that like just by day one practicing. It should be on a consistency basis with heartfulness. If you connect to yourself, which is simply nothing but you will be like seeing the oneness within you, like connecting completely to yourself is also oneness. This is how like all the we will be in aware of consciousness. That's how we don't fall into like all the negative thoughts or negative energies. Yeah. Thank you. And we will be doing meditation for a couple of minutes. I'll be guiding from my end. Once GK sir joins the session, I'm going to make everyone to come down from meditation. I'll hand it over to the sir. Okay? Now slowly sit in comfortable position. Cross your legs.
Tanuja sir has joined.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, sir is here.
Yeah. So, namaste, all of you. Please close your eyes
yeah. Thank you,
and
sir.
observe breathing. On the auspicious day of International Yoga Day upcoming, let us all dwell into the yoga, the true union of the self with higher self in different forms. The one we are practicing is Raja Yoga, observing breath, normal, natural, soft breathing. If you get any thoughts, cut those thoughts and come on to the breath again. No need to take any deep breath or shallow breath. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing. While observing breath, if you get any thoughts, cut those thoughts and come on to the breath again. Meditation means crossing through 3 doors. The first door is the physical eye. Consciously, we are closing it. Then, normal wandering of the mind will start, which is the second door. To close this mind, we observe breath. Observing breath, slowly we go into thoughtless mind, and now we have closed the second door, the mental eye. When the physical eye is closed, the mental eye is closed, the energy will pass through the divine eye, the third door. So Charma Chakshu, Mano Chakshu, Divya Chakshu, physical eye, mental eye, and divine eye. Operating in with these 3 doors, the first 2 consciously we close, and the third one automatically opens. Meditation gives wisdom, and wisdom gives liberation. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing. A soft instrumental music will be played in the background, but you need to observe your breath. Just observe normal, natural breathing. When there is realization that you are into music, withdraw your senses towards the breath. While observing breath, if you get any experience, just witness it. The chosen work is to observing breath, and the music acts as a compound wall to not to distract into Vijaya sounds. in and around. Normal, natural, soft breathing. One should not open their eyes during meditation. Just observe normal, natural breathing. Until I say okay, don't open your eyes and observe breathing.
Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing for last 1 minute. Just observe breathing 5 seconds. Slowly keep your both the hands on your eyes. One should not open their eyes immediately after meditation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your hands and open your eyes.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for this wonderful meditation. Very high energies today. And hearty welcome to the session, sir. Would like to give a small intro regarding you. Most of us know like who you are and what all things you does, but for the people who doesn't know, just want to give a small intro about you, sir. Today we have one of the great master, Dr. Gopala Krishna, alias GK sir. Dr.GK sir is a medical doctor, spiritual researcher, public health expert, and senior pyramid master inspired by the teachings of Brahmarshi Patriji. He completed his master's degree in public health and financial technology, blending scientific knowledge with spiritual wisdom to serve humanity in a holistic way. Through decades of meditation, spiritual experimentation, and healthcare service, he developed the concept of spiritual tablets, wisdom capsules designed to help people achieve physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual well being. His guiding principle is spiritual intellect is the root, physical health is the fruit. GK Sir deeply believes in the principle of Anando Brahma, the understanding that joy, creativity, and inner bliss are divine in nature. He encourages everyone to explore and learn art, music, and musical instruments as pathway to connect with their inner self. According to him, when a person follows their true passion and expresses their creativity, they naturally align with their higher consciousness, leading to emotional healing and even the curing of many diseases. To promote this vision, he founded the trust Anando Brahma, through which he conducted numerous transformational programs, workshops, and spiritual initiatives across the globe. His teachings inspire people to discover their unique talents, live joyfully, and transform their lives through meditation, wisdom, creativity, vegetarianism, and self awareness. Today, spiritual tablets and the Anando Brahma movement continue to inspire thousands of seekers worldwide to embrace a balanced, conscious, and a blissful way of living. Thank you so much, sir. Handing it over to you.
So thank you very much, madam, for giving me this opportunity. And pranams to Brahmarshi Patriji. So when the organizer approached me to speak about yoga, I questioned myself, am I eligible to give my little speech over here in this 11-day marathon or whatever? If at all, then on what concept? So though I worked with Raja Yoga, the king of yogas, that is Sukha Pranayama, meditation, that is what we practice just now. And initial days with Hatha Yoga, with my body, the yoga movements, the actual physical body movements, Hatha Yoga, I practiced in my
+1, +2, a little bit in medicine degree. Once I'm into Raja Yoga, then I was introduced to Swadhyaya Yoga, that is reading spiritual books. And immensely, I have gone through from Richard Bach to Seth, so many authors' books. That is how the Swadhyaya Yoga took a great role in my life. During course of this life, after establishing the spiritual healthcare centers and working with Raja Yoga and Jnana Yoga, of course, the wisdom, the Ananda Yoga really flourished. So I felt like sharing my little thoughts on this Ananda Yoga. If we look into the actual Ananda Yoga history and then wisdom, it was majorly promoted by the Kriya Yoga people. And the majority of their focus and definition is into achieving the deep meditative state, preparing oneself into deep meditative state where they can get a blissful happiness. But today, as the PSS movement, rewriting all the things, whatnot. When I met Patriji, I realized the best meditation technique is meditation. The best food is Suddha Sattvic Ahar. The best construction is pyramid. The best relationship is Maitri. The best politician must be a plant-based and a spiritual scientist, yogi. Only can be a best ruler. Like that, we are trying to bring the best of the best for this current world. In that aspect, understanding Ananda Yoga is something different. According to the current age, we have to understand the Ananda as Ananda Brahma. Brahma is God. If someone is into happiness, he is equal to God. So that is what in Puranas and Itihasas we call Satchidananda. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Living happy always with true happiness. If you kill an animal and then if you eat, you may be happy, but it is not the real happiness. It is a pseudo happiness. Whatever the karma you did, one day you need to have the payoff. So the righteous way of happiness, and it should be always, then only we can call it as Satchidananda, always happy in a righteous way. Coming to the current world, to give this happiness to everyone and understanding it as a word yoga. Yoga means union. What is union here? The under self is in union with the over self, the total self. Whenever the under self is in union with the over self, that is what the true union happens. If it is happening with the body, it is Hatha Yoga. If it is happening with the breath, it is Raja Yoga. And if it is happening with Ananda, the true happiness, it is Ananda Yoga. The Ananda Yoga, way back to maybe more than 50 years, 100 years, it is something different because people otherwise are self-contented and they are always having compassion, kindness towards the animals, and they are living happy. So those days, the true Ananda is established in blissful happiness comes through meditation. That's why they insisted more on preparing oneself to attain that alaukika state, a blissful state in deep meditation. But now, there are three happinesses we have to talk, which are the three key principles for this Ananda Yoga. That is Vishayanandam, and then Brahmanandam, and then Bhajanananda. Vishayananda is happiness through physical means. With the physical body, we have to be happy as long as we are here. We have to be happy with this physical body. That is Vishayananda. When I say happiness through physical body means the physical body has sensory senses and motor senses. All the 5 senses. With seeing, you can go to trekkings into the nature, beautiful movie, and you can get happiness out of it. Wonderful smell, wonderful taste, beautiful music you can listen, nature sounds, and wonderful wisdom. So all these 5 senses can be gratified, and a packet of energy we get, and then through that we will be happy and we will be in unison with the ourself. So Ananda Yoga, the first principle, Vishayananda through the body. And then Bhajanananda. Bhajanananda means happiness through musical and cultural means. This is something related to the mental plane, manollasama, mental happiness. Whatever the music we are practicing and we are singing and then we are listening, and different art forms that we are practicing, all these things will give mental happiness, manollasama. So this is called Bhajanananda. Here also we are happy. And of course it is right, yes. As long as you are in this physical body, here only you can practice painting or music or instrument. If you go to some other dimension, there it is something different. You can't find the guitar and keyboard and tabla or drums in a intergalactic federation or any other dimension where Pleiadians and Arcturians. There may be different Ananda Yoga there, but not the Ananda Yoga that we practice on the earth plane. And of course, with this physical body, like Vishayananda I told. So today, people are completely into wrong kind of happinesses. That's why now the Ananda Yoga definition is completely changed. Frankly speaking, I am surprised to see. I searched before coming here. Everywhere they are speaking about only blissful happiness, Ananda Yoga. But the age, we are almost like 50 years ahead. What do you call, whether it is Kali Avatar or whatever. The people completely forgot happiness through music and arts means. Hardly children are practicing a little until 9th standard or 10th standard. After the parents say, it doesn't give you food, it doesn't give you money, leave it and go for R set, key set, boo set, all sets, and then to HL some degree, and then money. Nobody is encouraging for Saraswati, the arts, because we forget about that mental happiness. And even in physical happiness, some people are completely very crude into sex. Some people are into food. Ati sarvatra varjiyat. Only one happiness they take and they keep on enjoying with it. It is a vicious cycle set inside with the mind and with that particular type of physical happiness. So they can't come out of that cycle. People keep on trying to control their senses to not to indulge in that temple run and then, happiness only with this index finger on the mobile. Okay. It's a dopamine drive. We know. Control is not there in that little index finger. Actual control is there in enjoying happiness through all the means. The blissful means, mental means, and physical means. When we do all these 3 types of Ananda Yoga principles, then you will get a control on all that pulling things. What are the things that are pulling you? Beyond the mind control they are going. Automatically one can withdraw from that like a turtle, and one can stabilize himself within own happinesses. The third is the blissful happiness, of course, through meditation. There's nothing to speak much about it. If you are into meditation, practice brick by brick, and one day you are bound to get that blissful happiness. When I got my blissful happiness experience in Andaman Islands in the year 2000, I was completely absorbed into the totality. and all my questions, that point source of questions that I have, in spite of my third eye perfection more than 95 to 99%, in that blissful happiness, it was totally disappeared. I am complete. Since then till today, there are no questions. Just task will be there. Enjoy, learn, keep going, keep going. So achieving that oneness happiness or blissful happiness is, of course, like a kumbhasthala of the elephant, the Raja Yoga, peak happiness. But it doesn't mean that one should not have the Vishayananda and Bhajanananda. Being in this physical body, and especially in the current world, you are bound to have all these three happinesses. For me, it looks like it is part of the purpose also. We are here to establish the vegetarian world, plant-based world, meditation world, and then pyramid world. That is what for we are here. That is the soul mission. As a part of it, you are bound to indulge in Vishayananda, Bhajanananda, and Brahmananda. If you are passionate in violin or singing, just pick it, practice it, learn it, start enjoying it, and then automatically you will be connected with your neighborhood. All your spiritual children automatically will come to you. Then your real teaching will start. Enrolling them into the true happiness, the blissful happiness, the body happiness in a true way. Maybe they are eating unwanted stuff. We tell them the righteous way of happiness through the five senses, to not to indulge in unwanted karma, and then after that again suffering. People don't know. Not only just be a spiritual master and drive, but you can be a musician, you can be a dancer, you can be a beautiful painter. Through that, you can attain your purpose. So today, based on the current world, Ananda Yoga is not just attaining blissful happiness. It is to be happy with all the five senses, Vishayananda, through the musical means and arts means and cultural means, through mental body, Manollasamu, that is Bhajananandam. And the third one is Brahmanandam, the blissful happiness that attain in a Samadhi state, a zero state, where the fifth body consciousness, that Anandamaya Kosha, casual body, will be completely expanded, because the individual energy field merge with the universal energy field there. And we feel that abundance of energy. That experience gives you bubbling and swirling movement, a complete oneness, a complete happiness state. Yes, of course, definitely it is a bliss. Apart from that, having Vishayananda and Bhajanananda is also very, very important. Put together these three happinesses is complete happiness. And that is how we will be identified in the community as a so-called human being, and you will have a chance to pass on the divine code, the divine message of Brahmananda with you to the other people. You may meet people with Vishayananda and Bhajanananda, greatest artists, having a lot of money, well versed with all happinesses with physical body and then mental body through music and dance, but they don't have the divine bliss, the Brahmananda. So they will feel that gap in their life. Everything is there, something is missing, something is missing. That something is nothing but meditation, that blissful happiness. In the last 30 years of my spiritual journey, I have seen so many grandmasters. Still they are lacking in certain areas in their life. The reason behind not balancing the material happiness and the musical happiness. As long as you are in this physical body, you must learn some musical instrument or some art, and you have to enjoy that. Then only it will be balanced. and a lot of purpose is involved in that area. Usually we ignore it. So happiness through all these three areas. To give this, we have the three goddesses, Lakshmi, Parvati and Saraswati. Lakshmi is abundance. Parvati is the divine bliss, happens through energy and wisdom. A little detachment we seek from her. And then Saraswati, the arts. So these three goddesses are embodiment of those three happinesses. When one indulges in these three types of happinesses equally, they will carry the righteous desires. We know Lord Buddha said, desires are the key reason for suffering. But at the same time, if you have the righteous desires, and if you work for it in a righteous way, and definitely you will be happy. The only problem comes with desires are, we don't say that desires are wrong, they are right, provided all the four types of desires must be there. Body desires, mind desires, intellectual desires, and soul desires. When I listened this concept from Patriji in Tiruvannamalai, I astonished the way he presented this. In Kama Artha Dharma Moksha, Kama means, we think only Kama means the physical body happiness. No. Kama means desire. Desire can be body desire, Sarira Kama, mind desire, Mano Kama, intellectual desire, Buddhi Kama, and soul desire, Atma Kama. One should have all these four types of desires. When you have all these four types of desires and you are balancing all these four, then you are bound to have permanent happiness. Today you see people having only the body Kama and Mano Kama. Body desire and mind desire. Nobody will have intellectual desires. They may have intellectual desires only to complete a material degree, Kula Vidya, to earn money, not the Atma Vidya, the soul wisdom. The intellectual desire means it is a combination of both spiritual intellect and material intellect. An IAS officer or whatever the degree in your own countries, so-called higher intellectuals, it is only a material half of the intellect. There is a spiritual half of the intellect. The spiritual intellect is something different, which will track you in this big universe. You will understand your role in the big picture if you have the spiritual intellectual part. So that spiritual intellect goals are something different. Those desires are different. And then, of course, the soul desires. That blissful happiness, mental peace, peace of mind, expanding to other dimensions, understanding past lives. All these are soul desires. If one has all these four types of desires and balancing all these four, then he is perfect. So when we say Vishayananda, Bhajanananda and Brahmananda, directly and indirectly in Dharma Artha Kama Moksha, one should know about the Kama very well. What Kama you are targeting for from morning to night. Early morning, wake up, jump into Atma Kama, do meditation. After that, Buddhi Kama, read some spiritual book. Then Sharira Kama, go and prepare food and enjoy the food on the dining table. And go to office, again Buddhi Kama. So you are traveling from one desire to other desire the whole day. Balancing the spiritual, intellectual desires and the soul desires. Then you are absolutely fine with the Kama part of the Chaturvidha Purushadas. So directly, indirectly, it is related to these four types of desires. If you don't balance these four types of desires, then you will be an utter failure in Ananda Yoga. People may say, I am happy, but they are not really happy. They got 0 marks. They must balance all these four desires. Then only we can say they are truly happy. At one point of time, based on my spiritual experience, all of a sudden I felt like every moment actually we are happy. Every moment we are happy, either with the body or with the mind or with the intellect or with the soul. Orientation changes based on the level of our consciousness and understanding. For example, if you take sea, the deep sea is so calm and it is like blissful. And if you come to the waves area, the seashore, it is so dynamic and it is frightening. Both are coming from the sea only. A person sitting at waves, that is seashore, all the life, for him, the deep sea is astonishing. If we do scuba diving, and he will see an amazing picture, because the whole life he is sitting near the seashore, observing only the dynamic waves, frightened. A person who is always in the deep sea, for him, if he come to the seashore, he will feel astonished. Oh, how greatly the waves are coming. I can play with this. I can enjoy with this. He can't move his eyes from the waves because he is so deepened with the deep sea idea. Friends, the idea of giving this example for you, please wake up. Wake up means if you are into total deep sea, that is only blissful happiness. That is always into hours together meditation. Come out of that and practice a music, practice a art, and connect with the community and play your role in this community to build the whole world, to attain that oneness, the true oneness. You cannot simply sit silently in the room practicing hours together meditation like sitting in a scuba diving always in the deep sea. Sea is not only deep sea. Sea means the entire sea coast, and the entire sea put together is the sea. Then only you have the total experience of the sea. Deep sea, of course, is a part of the sea, but it is not complete. Similarly, life is not just hours together meditation or only blissful happiness. Balancing all these three happinesses is the completeness of life. That is what Madhya Marga. That is what the whole earth is seeking. So a person in deep sea should come to the seashore. A person in the seashore should go to the deep sea. So when you encounter a person who is completely indulged in material world, only with Sarira Kama and Mano Kama, and introduce them the intellectual Kama and the soul Kama, they are bound to sit in meditation and Swadhyaya and pyramid and practices, because they are going from A to B. A person who is completely indulged in deep meditation, and people comes to me and ask me, sir, I am doing 3 hours, 4 hours meditation. I am unable to do 6 hours. I am unable to get into that complete zero. Why? Equal to your age minutes, there is a thumb rule. After basic enlightenment, you are bound to balance all these three happinesses. Not just always sitting hours together and doing meditation. It is nothing but always sitting deep in the sea. No? So, on the International Yoga Day, let us all understand the Ananda Yoga. Ananda Yoga, there are 3 components in this: happiness through body, happiness through mind, happiness through soul. Vishayanandam, Bhajananandam, and Brahmanandam. All the 3 happiness are equally important. But day 1, when they come, because they are indulged in body and mind activities already, we introduce them the meditation and spiritual path until they balance that component in their life. After that, everything is equal. Your child comes and asks you to play, then jump out of the Ananda Yoga of blissful happiness and just play with him with your body and your mind, whatever the way he wants. That is what is written for you at that particular moment with your child. Don't think that he is pulling you, bullying you to his own things. So once you absorb into the nature will decide your day, when and what and how to do. The moment I complete this class, I have to jump into Shakahara Pracharam with 600 people there. They are waiting for me now. So there, we are fighting for the animals. So that is a different happiness altogether. So every activity that we do with the group or individual or with the family, these are all different happinesses. First, you have to understand that we have to balance all the three, and everything is happiness here, and it should be righteous. And what nature gives to you in your plate, just accept it and be happy with it. And you are Brahma, equal to God. Anando, Brahma. You will attain that godliness. Godliness is not there just in hours together meditation and spiritual scriptures and understanding God and then applying it. It is only one part of it. You should become a part of this big universe purpose. You have to understand your role in this big picture. Only this transition time, because we are changing the whole earth direction, we are bound to participate in Dhyana Prachara. That itself is a great happiness. That happiness comes under the intellectual desire. It is part of Brahmananda. Don't think that only with deep meditation you will get that blissful happiness. I heard most of the grand masters and senior masters, while traveling for Dhyana Prachara, in the airport, in the bus, in traveling itself, all of a sudden they slip into the blissful happiness. So many examples I heard. They doesn't even do meditation also. Suddenly they slip into that bliss. It will stay for some time. Because we are indulged in the divine activity, the divine code, spreading the divine code as a part of the universe direction. So you are bound to get that blissful happiness. Whatever the deep meditation gives, as equal to as the meditation prachara also will give, because that is the most apt thing for the soul happiness in this current world. So the Pyramid Spiritual Society movement, we are supposed to redefine the Ananda Yoga. It is not just with blissful happiness in deep meditation, it is absorbing into the soul purpose, the divine mission, currently that is required for the whole earth. We have to fight for the animals, we have to fight for the human being happiness, we have to fight against all unwanted sins that are happening around. Sitting silently and attaining that blissful happiness, the days are over. Those are all 100 years ago, when people are very good. Someone ran from out of the home and then, sitting in Himalayas and attaining blissful happiness. We have to rewrite those scriptures. Happiness through all these three means is the true happiness. That is what true Ananda Yoga. Practice Ananda Yoga with guitar. Practice Ananda Yoga with sambar idli. Practice Ananda Yoga with meditation. Or dosa, whatever you like. Okay. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. In a edge, I entered into this session. So, okay. Any questions? For 5 minutes, I can take.
Any questions, Masters, please come forward.
And recently, I have seen a great happiness Kanchan got by registering the organization of Australia PSSM. इतना happiness आया उनको पूछो मत. दिन भर उनका happiness है. Thank you.
Sir, thank you so much. You had seen this happiness, like it's always been, sir, 5 years, and truly having you on this platform today, I sincerely express the whole toward, like, on behalf of everyone on this PSSM Australia platform, the sincere gratitude to you. You had just give this seed on this on this land with the name of PSSM with all of us, and you kept guiding us with a very small step, even like every small step, a little bigger one. Okay, keep moving forward. Sincere thanks to you, sir. Like, your big contributions, like being the backbone, always keep fighting. So finally, we nailed it. with your guidance, Sam sir, Saroja ma'am, Hari sir, all the astral masters, and yes, all beautiful souls and all the meditators here in the team. We did it, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I always feel like already Hari sir, Sandeep sir, Saroja Golapalli madam, they rooted the, stones, basement is over, pillars are over, building is over. I just painted. Whenever something is painted and it will automatically catch the attraction of the people. That is how always I feel. My work is only to paint and bringing it into liveliness so that everybody will come and stay there. So that is what has happened. And we are all there. Each and every act that we are doing will contribute. Yes, Harishita ji, please.
Yes. Namaste, sir. So nice to see you after a very long time. We were missing the Thursday session with you, sir. You just said you just painted. I don't agree with that, sir. You are the one who came to Sydney. You knew how many people were there in Sydney, right? Me and Tanuja, only two of us, and still we weren't meeting like due to other circumstances. You came to Sydney. You did your first workshop here at my place, and I'm so blessed for Kanchanjeet for arranging that at my place actually, and you stayed with us. And I tell you, the way Sydney grew is like exponential growth. From 1 to we are almost 120 people now actually, and it's your foundation stone what you kept in Sydney, sir. Definitely. I mean, like your energies, you came here and the entire thing dynamics completely changed, and we are loving it. Like and I'm so thankful from each and everyone from Sydney, because we are meeting every 15 days since the time you came, sir. Every 15 days we are meeting, no breaks until today.
Very good.
Yes, yeah. So it's because of your intention, your energies, and you helped us to, you helped all the Sydney masters. They were all craving actually, and that energy is actually pulled towards this. And now we are a big group here, a happy group, really happy meeting each other, having a soul family here. Amazing, sir. Thank you so much to you. I always said GK sir came and everything changed in Sydney.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
sir.
you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you all. Namaste. And it's a great program. Really, the idea is really great. I don't know who escalated this thought of bringing all the masters and then discussion during the yoga day, week. So I'll be there in the yoga day, maybe in Vijayawada, after completing the mega meditation summit in Bangalore for 3 days. So yeah, thank you all. Namaste.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. It's really a great honor to have you on this platform for today. Like very rarely we get chance to meet you and talk to you. It's a very big opportunity for all of us. And thank you for sharing your knowledge, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Tanuja ma'am,
Thank
for taking.
you.
Thank
Handing
you.
over to Sirisha ma'am. Ma'am, if you would like to.
Yeah, thank you everyone joining us today. So I thank PSSM Australia and PSSM Dallas coming together and organizing this great program. So we'll see you all at the same time with another master. Thank you everyone. Have a great day and good night.
Thank you. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining today's session.
Thank you.